The architecture of transformation, breaking away from the 99%. The truth is, within the next 6 to 12 months, you have the opportunity to outpace 99% of the population. This is not because you are a genius, nor is it due to mere luck. It is simply because you will have embraced two fundamental truths. First, you must identify exactly what you do not want in your life. Second, you must confront the reality of where your current path is leading you. Take a moment to look around. You will see countless individuals trapped in the grind of repetitive actions, moving without purpose, without thought. At the end of that road lies a hollow existence, a life stripped of colour, unrecognizable from the dreams they once held. If you are not vigilant, you will inevitably become one of them. This is the moment for radical honesty. You must retreat into solitude and reflect deeply. I urge you not to be superficial. Superficiality is the very anchor that has kept people stagnant for years. I am asking you to think deeper. I am asking you to operate from a state of clarity regarding what you refuse to accept. Before you can define what you want, knowing what you do not want is far more critical. This is your first decisive step toward architecting your future. Look at the people around you. They are living blueprints of what you must avoid. You see them wasting time. You see habits and paths that are crushing their potential. You must look at that and say, no, this path is not for me. This is where the concept of anti-vision enters the game. You must construct your anti-vision, a vivid, crystal-clear image of a future you are absolutely unwilling to inhabit, a future that makes you uncomfortable even to contemplate. Those negative emotions? Use them. They are your fuel. They are the propellant that will thrust you forward. Imagine yourself in the gym, warming up on the treadmill. Suddenly you think, if I don't train now, if my body withers and my energy fades, where will I end up? That thought forces you to run harder. It forces you to train with intensity to escape that dark reality. That is the power of anti-vision. Your action plan. Pick up a notebook. Dedicate 30 minutes to writing down everything you do not want. What do you refuse to look like? How do you refuse to spend your days? What version of the future do you reject? Write down every no. Once you define the boundaries of what you hate, the path toward what you love becomes strikingly clear. However, anti-vision alone is not enough. To ensure its impact, you must integrate 3 pillars. 1. The pillar of discipline. You need a structured plan. If you do not organize your life, the universe will impose chaos upon it. This is a law of nature. Anything left unorganized will eventually collapse. You are the architect. Design the project of your future with precision. 2. The power of disappearance. I have said this many times. You must cut off what does not belong to you. Distance yourself from toxic individuals, destructive habits, and shallow entertainment that drains your time. For a period, you must simply vanish. You owe no one an explanation. If you find it difficult to break these cycles, utilize advanced systems designed for behavioral change, but the choice to leave must be yours. 3. The principle of consistency. Abandon the expectation of overnight success. The secret to all greatness is the relentless repetition of fundamental tasks. A professional athlete spends years mastering basic movements. A master chef spends decades perfecting a single craft. It is these repetitive actions that lead to mastery. You cannot compress a 2-year journey into 2 weeks. Stop obsessing over the immediate result and accept that this is a lifelong project. You are the architect. Every day of trial and error is a brick laid in your progress. Focus on the process, and the results will follow. The turning point. Everything I have described, from building your anti-vision to executing these core principles, is the origin story of every successful person you admire. They all reached a day where they decided their current path was no longer acceptable. They chose order over chaos. That day became the turning point of their lives. There isn't much time left until the new year. These remaining 5 months are the optimal window to flip the internal switch and begin your new trajectory. Build a foundation that cannot be shaken. Change your life, starting now.